Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick, and I'm a top author on TradingView with over 190k reputation points. In this video, I will be speaking about GBPUSD. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first I will be covering the technical aspect for this market. Then we will be moving to the order flow by looking at the commitment of traders, so what the big players in the market are doing and how they're moving and shifting their orders. And by the end of the video, by using a combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move here for this pair. So this is definitely a video you do not want to miss. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. This is the place to be for high quality, free trading education. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight onto the charts. Now, starting here from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that we have a market which is currently testing a quite strong historical monthly support and demand area. From here, all these previous rejections to the upside were created. And what we can notice is that at the moment the market is testing again the exact same zone from which there is an increased probability of seeing another potential rejection to the upside away from this zone, as already happened in the past every time the market was testing the exact same area. Now let's keep this in mind and drop down on the weekly time frame. Now from a weekly perspective, what we can notice, however, is that the market is currently facing some resistance. In fact, we can notice that at this area, we have previous weekly support from which both these previous rejections to the upside were created, which now that the market has broken into the downside is acting as resistance. And until the market will remain below this resistance, there is good probability of seeing more bearish price action unfold. So from a weekly perspective, it is important to keep in mind that at the moment we are still below resistance. Dropping down on the daily time frame, what do we see? Now here on the daily, this is where things get interesting because we can notice how even though this level is currently still respected as resistance and still acting as resistance, at the same time the market has been creating a series of higher lows. So there is a possibility to see a potential breakout above the level. And that would be fueled by institutional longing. Now, speaking about institutional longing, if we go and see what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders, so what the big players in the market are doing, and we look at the data precisely for the GBP, the first thing to keep in mind is that if we're looking at the pound, we are already looking at GBP USD because all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. And what we can notice here is that institutions with the last report have increased their net positions quite a bit. We went from having minus 21.6k net positions up to minus 11.3k net positions with 6,100 longs added on GBPUSD from an institutional perspective with the last report and 4,200 shorts getting closed. This brings currently an increase in longs from a 59k to 65k and a decrease in shorts from 83k to 76k from an institutional perspective. So institutions are slowly starting to move back to the bullish side for the GBP, so to the bullish side for GBP USD. Now let's keep that in mind and move back to the chart. And by the way, if you still haven't, make sure that you join my free Telegram channel, which you find linked in description, so you never miss new updates. Now back to the analysis. So in a situation like this, if the market will actually manage to break above this resistance, that is where things get interesting, because until the market will remain below this weekly resistance, it can and will easily continue lower. A break above this resistance is what is needed in order for the market to potentially move higher. So if the market will break above resistance and go for the retest, this is where there is an increased probability of seeing institutional longing, which at that point could further increase the probabilities of a potential rejection to the upside away from this level. So if the market will break and retest this zone, what would I expect? Well, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily timeframes combined with the COT data, those are the best timeframes when it comes to the directional aspect of the market. However, when it comes to identifying early shifts in the trend of a market, the best timeframes for that are the intraday timeframes, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what I would expect is that if this market would shift from an intraday bearish to a bullish market, I wouldn't be surprised to see a potential rejection to the upside for the market to complete this daily impulse correction, impulse pattern to the upside. That definitely wouldn't surprise me. Now, all this general free education and analysis that you see me provide on YouTube is actually just the tip of the iceberg. In fact, if you want to learn more, I really suggest that you go and check out my transparentfxtrading.com website, which you find linked in description. Here, you have the possibility to gain access to all my courses, starting from the very basics of charting all the way up to the more advanced topics like how to build automated trading strategies using the MQL4 language, how to build portfolios of strategies, and using quantitative finance tools like the quant analyzer to actually build those portfolios of strategies. You also have the possibility to gain access to my trading station software with the Telegram notifications integrations. You can get one-on-one mentorship directly with me. Also, you can gain access to the COT data software, which you often see me use on my YouTube channel. This is an all-in-one program. In fact, on top of all of this, you also have the possibility to gain access to all my personally developed EAs, so my automated trading tools. Here, you will see all the presentations of each and every one of them. And also you have the possibility to gain access to the trading show. So essentially a live stream of all the trades happening in live time from my live account. And if you continue to scroll down past the testimonials, you will see that you can also find the button to join now, and you will essentially be put in contact of my WhatsApp number. So I really suggest that you go and check it out as soon as possible. The link is in the description, and I will see you in my next video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, and also let me know in the comments below any new pairs or topics that you would like me to cover in the next videos. And I will see you in my next breakdown.